Welcome to the Tier List podcast,
where the vibes are always immaculate.
Welcome to episode 17, y'all. My name is Joel Hagman. To my right is Liam Daly,
We're
and
back.
to the right on the video screen, he is back. He is here. He is still a redhead, and he does not have crooked teeth. It is the one, the only Ryan Patterson.
Cheers, bruv.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
So did you find yourself a wife over there?
Let me just say this. I got called Ron Weasley by a girl over there. So
Basically,
Gonna
did you get her
shot.
number?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Because
Valid.
she probably wasn't meant for you. She probably stank, right? You know, okay, that's the one thing I learned about people like not in America. I'm okay, not every single person not in America, but I remember when I worked at Vans
We're
and
about
people
to
would
get
come over from
canceled.
Europe and it'd be summertime and these girls, you're like, oh, they look so cute, but they're not wearing deodorant. And you're like, why?
Yeah,
And
it's a
because-
European thing.
Yeah, I know. It's because it's never hot there, so they never really sweat
Mm-hmm.
over there. And so, like,
Their
something that-
historic heat wave last year was 84 degrees.
Yeah, that's oh my gosh. But they don't have ACs there,
True.
so they don't have AC units. My coworker, he was stationed in London. And he was telling me how like it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, not having AC units, and it was just not fun at all. So, but yeah, that was very disappointing. I said, like, you know, I was 18, 19 working on Vans, and like you see some cute girls, and you're like, oh,
Cute
let
Europeans.
me find you some checkered Vans, and then you go up and you're like, you stink. I'm running away.
You can check
Well,
your
we
way
just
out that
got
door.
canceled.
So
Uh-huh.
did you find any girls that stunk?
No, everyone was heavily layered while I was there.
Oh wow, that's a beautiful thing. I'm very thankful for you. But all right, well, Ryan, any thoughts on the last two episodes without you?
Yeah, I thought they went pretty well. I watched a grand total of 20 minutes between the two of them.
I knew
Which
it.
we talked
I
about.
knew it. I knew it.
We were like towards the end of the episodes. I think we talked about you, and then
yeah.
we're like, Ryan's not gonna watch.
He's
this.
not gonna make it
He's not gonna
through.
watch this.
It was the first one with Gavin. We brought you up, and then I knew you wouldn't watch it.
What I saw, I liked.
So now you have
I'm
to
not
go
a
back and
soda
watch
drinker, so I didn't really care for the Gavin episode. Sorry, Gavin. Shout
Aw.
out, Gavin.
it. Dang. He's our producer today, by the way.
Shame.
It was just a topic I wasn't interested in. And then present nicknames. I only watch podcasts if they have a dad in the picture. So, sorry,
Dad in the picture. Poor Isaac.
Yikes. It's unfortunate for
He
him.
does have a dad, though. This is a stepdad that very lovely. He was there, but we like to
Birth
make
dad.
jokes. All right. So it's just a birth dad that wasn't there, okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Liam, like his episode he did by himself. I watched the full thing 'cause he has two dads. So,
He actually watched it twice
Watched it twice for both dads.
for both dads, in honor, respect.
In honor of both dads.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways,
All right, guys, we're going to get straight into this. Thank you guys so much for just watching on YouTube, listening on Apple and Spotify. It's been a journey. It's been fun. We're just having fun with it.
but it's over.
It's over. This
Yeah,
is the
we're
last
done.
episode.
Yeah, it's- sorry.
Sorry, RIP. No, we got more for you guys. But no, we're just having a great time, you know, and just talking about different subjects and tiers, and it's just been fun just getting together. So we're gonna keep doing this thing until we're not. So just stay with us if you want to. If you don't, peace out, bro.
till Liam one day stops editing.
That's every week.
Yeah. Shout out.
Where's
Yes,
my
sir.
clips? We need more clips.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Just kidding.
I'm very
we
tired.
ain't cutting it anymore.
We need to send it to the people in the Philippines.
Yeah, we do, dude.
They'll clip it for us.
They'll get it. Send it to AI. They'll get it
Send
out.
it to AI. All right. We're going to get into this episode. We are ranking what, Ryan? Disney.
Disneyland.
Oh, I should have worn
Right.
my Disney shirt.
Oh, you should have.
Dang it. Oh, well.
I didn't have one. But what I do have
sweaty
from
in this.
Disneyland, because I was just there this past week, is I got Cap's Shield. And
I thought
you
we weren't
can
mentioning that.
I know. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it's pretty dope. Like it's a drink thing, so you can carry it. and yeah, have a great time. And then you can have snacks in there. So I bought it for myself because why not? I don't know.
I would have done the same.
Yeah, it's something where I know that I probably won't use in the next week, and it's probably gonna be in my closet for years.
And once you get it back, it'll be moldy from the gross soda inside.
I know I cleaned it out. I did.
Sure.
But we're ranking Disneyland Ride. So this is just Disneyland Park, not California Adventure, not Disney World. We'll do
Not
those
Disney
ones.
Paris.
Another Disney. Never been there. None of those other rides from those ones. So if you're like, hey, why are we ranking Cars Ride? Well, because we're not doing that land. We're just doing Disneyland rides. All right.
California Adventure will be the next episode.
Part 2.
Part 2.
No,
Just
our
kidding.
part 2s are terrible. The part 2 MCU did not do well at all.
It did better than Zoo Animals.
It did, okay?
And
That's right.
what's our first ride, guys?
It's because Ryan watched the part 2 on everything he could to make sure the views went up.
Ryan botted it, but he couldn't afford them to bot it enough.
But he
I
was like,
offered to
I'm not
buy
going to watch
people
the
at my school
soda
lunch
or
if
the
they
other
watched
episode.
it.
The what?
I offered people at my school to buy them lunch if they watched it.
Hey, if you just watch the first 20 minutes, I got you
Just
on
20
lunch.
minutes.
Just
I'll buy
20
you
minutes.
Arby's if you watch an hour.
Please.
I'll get you Chick-fil-A. I'll
2
treat you
for
right.
$6, surf and turf, Arby's.
If you told me that, I would delete my YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, I would have been gone.
I'm like, no, I don't want Arby's. All right, we're gonna get into this, guys. You guys know how it goes. Ranking S, A, B, C, D, or F. We're just gonna go off our opinions. If we 2 people have the same ranking, we're putting in that one. If us 3 have different ones, it's the average of the 3. So let's get into this. The first ride is Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Poop.
This one's like kind of like okay, so Disneyland, right? None of these rides are like Magic Mountain where they're roller coasters. There's like 1 or 2 rides that
It's an experience.
yeah, it's the experience. That's what Disneyland is. It's like you go on these rides for the movies, the shows that they were, and then you get to relive that type of experience for it. So it's not like, you go on this Winnie the Pooh ride and you're like, that was the craziest ride of my life.
This was epic.
But
That's
it's just
how I am when I get off of it.
the whole time Ryan's arms are raised. He's like, yeah, chicken.
pretty much.
ah!"
I don't even remember this ride, to be honest with you.
It's a simple ride.
Where is it at?
Bayou Country.
Next to Splash Mountain.
Tiana's
I've never
Bayou.
been on that ride.
Get it
Except
right,
when I
bro.
was probably like young.
We tried to ride it this last week, but the wait was like 35 minutes, and Finn was like, "Nah."
Exactly. There's no the line is too. If the line is longer than 10 minutes, why are you going on this ride?
Well, that's every ride at Disneyland.
Haunted
That's
Mansion.
legitimately every single ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather wait 35 minutes
Including
for Haunted Mansion. Yeah, I'd wait
Yeah.
35 minutes for Haunted Mansion. Not
Okay,
Winnie the
so
Pooh.
all right, so I would rank Winnie the Pooh. It's a B tier. It's like
That's what I was thinking, B tier.
it's not like amazing, but it's above average. It's still a fun type of ride,
Mhm.
And I think it's great for kids and even adults riding it. I did see something a reel. I don't know if this is true, but if you're the first person to ride the ride in the morning, you go on like a list of the Winnie the Pooh ride like does something.
What do you
where,
mean by that?
I don't know. You go on a list of like the first rider of the day, and so then your name's on there all day long.
The Diddy list.
Oh gosh, not that list. The honey list.
The honey list. Honey, did he do
hit
it?
me up.
All right, B tier.
Yeah,
Sure
B
thing.
tier.
You don't care.
No, I don't know.
B tier.
Oh, this next one is awful. Ugh.
No, it's not.
Ugh.
All right, this next one is the teacups.
F tier.
What?
F tier ride.
No,
I hate teacups.
what, because you don't like spinning.
No, I'll throw up.
Well,
I get motion sick.
okay, I said because you don't like spinning, and you said no.
Oh yeah.
So you would say yes. I don't like
Yeah,
spinning.
that's English. That's wording.
Grammar.
Yeah. Shout out No Sleep.
I like the teacups ride. It's a fun, simple ride, and you're not waiting a long time. It's just you're spinning, and you can make people feel terrible about their lives, and it's great.
Yeah, it's good for half the people who like to spin.
Yeah,
Like you weirdo.
that's me. What about you, Ryan?
I think the Disneyland version kind of sucks. The Disney World one's a lot better because they don't have a control speed lock on it, so you can go as fast as you want.
Really?
And because of that, I don't like the Disneyland one anymore. So
I didn't know
I'd
that. So you can
throw
go-
in you can go as fast as you want. Me and all three of my siblings went in to one teacup together. This was 5 years ago, I
Yeah.
think. And me and Tyler were just like
Just
cranking
cranking
the
it.
wheel thing right there, and none of us could walk straight for like the next 5 minutes. It was
That's
crazy.
sick.
I will say,
But-
we rode the teacups ride with my son Finn, who's 2, and he loved like the spinning factor. But every time I started spinning the thing, he was like, "Oh!"
What is going on?
And then when I stopped, he was like smiling, like he's excited. So it was kind of funny just
Yeah.
to see him. But I agree. I do hate how like I have to use every muscle just to try and spin the teacups, and that is annoying. So I'm fine with. You said C or D?
I would go D tier on this
D.
one.
I could love.
I'd
D
go
tier.
F.
I know you go F. D tier.
Just so you know, I'd go F.
I know.
You're welcome, guys. I'm here.
All right. This next one is one of my favorite rides. This is the Rise of the Resistance ride. This is a newer one at Disneyland. If you haven't done it before, have you done it?
Is it the Millennium Falcon?
No. This
It's
one
the,
is
the sit down in the little
sit down
thing.
and there's no
This
track.
one is so sick, dude.
Have you done this one, Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is so awesome. Just like I love that feeling of like you're just sliding around. But then it's like there's 2 parts to this ride, right? You go in the little shuttle thing, and then you're like, oh, cool, and then you get captured. Then you go in this room and you just see all these stormtroopers, and it's an awesome scene where you just like you see all that, and so the experience to me where it feels like you are in the Star Wars movie. This is S tier for me. Like and then the drop in it, which you don't like expect it to happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fun ride.
Ryan, do you want to go?
I'd give it an F tier, honestly. It's kind of just boring, and I don't know. I don't really have any interest in it, and I'm messing. I'd go S tier.
I was about to say,
I was waiting for the.
I was like, oh gosh, people.
I'm not a
Ryan
huge
is
Star
back.
Wars guy, but like I just finished watching the original trilogy, like not
Ooh,
too
4, 5, and
long
6.
ago,
Yeah.
and so I haven't gotten to the sequels yet, but like the ride itself it's so cool. It like that's
Yeah.
not like a ride, that's an experience.
Yeah.
But
That's like
yeah,
a-
I'd give it S tier.
Like a top. No. It's the up. Yeah, that one. Yeah, because it has to even like walking through. You have the ATTs. Yeah. ATs, whatever you want to call it. One of the best rides. It's a really fun ride. It's killer. I love it.
Yeah.
So-
I think the best part about it is the first part when you're walking and then you get there and then they're like, oh yeah, load up, and you're like, what? And you're on the side, and then it's like you move a little bit and then you're like the door opens and you're just poof, and it's
Yeah.
like Star Wars. You're like, what? Where did I just go?
Yeah.
And then you see everything. It's just so sick, dude. And it's not like the ride itself is super cool. Like it's fun. But when you get into that the first little area
Yeah.
with the AT-ATs and all that kind of stuff, it's like this is all practical.
That's all I hear.
Keep going, Liam. I like hearing what you're saying. It's okay. Don't let him bully you.
I wish that stupid girl threw you off the London Bridge. Thanks. Anyways, our next.
I hope her crooked teeth kissed you. Okay.
I hope her crooked tooth cut your lip open. All right, what's our next ride, Joel?
Our next one is this one's not a lot of people ride this one. It's the Storybrooke Land ride. This one is just you get on a boat and then you go through underneath the Peter Pan whale's mouth, and then they tell you it's like different like buildings of all the different Disney movies, and then they like tell you stories about it.
I think
And
I
it's-
rode that when I was like 5.
It's like it's all right. I would put it at like an F or T.
F
I'd
tier. Huh?
Uh,
No one cares. F tier.
Yeah,
Womp womp, ba-doom.
I'd go F tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Loser.
There's only one ride I think I would say is worse than this on the entire list.
Yeah.
It's a
It's-
small world after all.
That's not the next one, but
Oh no, I was saying that's the worst one.
it's annoying, but it's not that bad. Okay, next one. We're going with Thunder Mountain. I love this ride. I love Thunder Mountain. This one, like, I love Rides of Resistance for the experience, but this Thunder Mountain is actually my favorite ride at Disneyland. Like, I can ride this one 5-7 times throughout the day and, like, just love it.
Yeah.
And so this one's an S tier for me. Like, it's just, I love the experience and I love the thrill of it. It's just a good ride to me.
It's a roller coaster. This and Matterhorn are the 2 roller coaster rides there that are amazing. If you like any other ones,
Space
you're
Mountain.
weird.
You don't like
No.
Space Mountain?
Awful ride. We'll get to that.
Okay.
This one is so much fun, and the atmosphere of it with the dynamite stick. I remember one time. Anyways, one time we were going on it, and I was like, "Yeah!" screaming, and the lady in front of me goes, "Oh my gosh, they're so loud!" I was like, "Oh well." I kept screaming, so it was a good time. Yeah, but I think it's S tier.
I love the when there's certain parts in this ride when it's just like all dark in the tunnels. The whole time I was riding with my dad, and I was just screaming, "I'm a pretty princess! I'm a pretty princess!" And after we get out and see the light, those 2 ladies in front of us, they're dying laughing. They're just like, "What is going on?"
Sorry, my dad's a little interesting.
What?
No, you get off and you blame your dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it was my dad. It was
my dad.
It was me.
My dad's a pretty princess.
So I'm S tier with Thunder Mountain. That's just me.
Ryan?
I'm not S tier. I'm A on it, but I get it. Like, I think
What?
there's several rides that are significantly better still. But
Yeah, it's
Don't-
hard with
don't.
Disneyland because there's experiences and then there's rides and then there's a mixture of ones where it's both. And to me, it's just like I love this one just because it's outside, like, and I love riding it at night too with the lights around the mountain. It's really cool, and then you get to see everything around you too.
Yeah.
So I understand why we can put it at A tier, but I do like it at S tier, so I'm cool.
Dope. Send it to S tier then.
S tier. All right, next one on the list is Mr. Toad. You want to do this one, Ryan?
This one's pretty cool. I like this one.
Me too.
Out of all the dark ride ones, I think this might be my favorite. I don't know. It's definitely up there. But it's just a cool little goofy ride, and then it's especially nice when you go there and it's cold because at the very end, I won't name specific places, but it gets very, very warm and red. Shout out Liam. And I'd probably throw this in like a B tier area.
B tier. Yeah.
B tier.
No, I'm cool with it being a B tier. It's not when you talk about Mr. Toad's, not everyone is like, "Oh, have you ridden Mr. Toad's ride?" Right?
It's a little weird in there, but yeah.
It is. It's a different type of.
Well, it's called Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Yeah. When he dies and then goes to
H-E
Liam
double hockey
Martin.
sticks.
for real.
Yeah, so I'm cool with it being B tier.
B tier.
All right.
Oh,
This is-
you did not spell that right.
Well, I know I didn't. I don't.
Is it
Okay.
Casey Jr.?
No,
No.
it's Tiana's Bayou.
Okay, are
Splash Mountain.
we ranking off a Splash Mountain? Because I've never ridden Tiana's Bayou.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah,
thing. It's
I
just a
haven't-
different experience.
So Splash
But
Mountain.
None of us know the experience, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Joel
No,
knows it.
I tried to ride it, but I couldn't do it.
All right, so
So
Splash
let's just
Mountain.
rank it off of Splash Mountain.
Yeah, just rank it out Splash Mountain.
Welcome to the OG tier list podcast.
Yippee.
Where the vibes are always immaculate.
Yes, sir.
Yippee-doo-doo. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
It's an S tier ride.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'd probably throw this in S tier.
Yeah,
There was-
during the summertime, like S tier. Wintertime, still a S tier ride, right? Because you don't care, you're there for the experience, and then there's multiple drops,
Yeah.
but then the final drop is one of the best, and you're like, why am I not wearing a seatbelt? Like I feel
yeah.
like I should be wearing a
would- yeah.
seatbelt, and you're not. But then you go and I'll just tell a quick story. There was one time this was like 2-3 years ago. We got on this ride with my parents. and I made it where both my parents were in the back, and it was me, my brother, and then my niece, and she was like 9 years old, and so it was kind of like lighter up front, heavier in the back, just reference it that way. And so when it came, the water, like the boat kind of went up. And so it didn't really get us wet, but then the water just came and just got both my parents soaking wet. And it was the funniest thing ever.
That is awesome. That is perfect.
But I love that ride.
Yeah. It was the New Year's 2020 to 2021. We were at Disneyland and like freezing just rained. And nobody was on Splash Mountain because they're not stupid. Dark outside, raining. My siblings and I running the horse on that ride, dude. We rode it like 3-4 times, bro. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's a good ride.
Liam,
Yeah,
I'd like to fact check you. Disneyland was closed in the New Year's of 2020 to 2021.
I have a pin. Oh no, it must have been 2019 to 20. Let me look at my phone. It must have been 2019 to 21. My bad.
Because I looked it up. It said they reopened. It looks like April 30th.
Wait,
of
you were
2021?
there of January 2020?
2019.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so January 2020.
What days?
For New Year's.
Bro, I was there the same time.
Actually?
I was there on the first, or no, maybe it was it the first, second, and third?
Let me look. I'm finding it right
That
now.
is crazy. We were at Disneyland around the same time, and we didn't know each other.
Dang. That's
Dang.
like a missed opportunity.
Yeah, that
I
was
was
the year.
at home.
I was at home. Yeah.
I was at Disney World a month later.
Okay, Ryan. Right before COVID hit.
No.
It was like the week before. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So, S tier for Splash Mountain.
Wait.
While he looks up there. All right. Our next one is the KC Train. I don't think I've ever ridden this one.
KC Train?
It's
This
Kentucky
one's
Fried
super
Chicken?
lame. It's
a cartoon-looking railroad one.
it's the train that goes around the storybook ride.
Oh,
Oh.
21 to 22? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Oh, we weren't there at the same time then.
Yeah, 21 to 22. My bad.
Boom.
Fact check.
KC Train F tier because no one cares.
I don't even know what that is.
I would put it in D tier because I think it's better than the storybook ride because you go around it way quicker and it's like not as crammed in the boats.
Mm.
Yeah, you're wrong. F tier.
It's just one of those rides. Like if I've never knew it existed, I can't even put it above F tier. Like I don't remember.
Wait,
this one.
the train that goes around by like Small World and stuff?
No,
there's-
not the big train, the little tiny one.
Oh,
There's
then
a
yeah,
tiny
I don't
one.
know.
Like
F
I
tier.
didn't know there was a tiny one. Who cares about like why have multiple like train rides like that when you just that's come on Disneyland.
Because it's based off of Dumbo.
Dumbo.
Oh,
It's the train from Dumbo.
Okay. No one cares.
Or I don't know. That's what I was told. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Ah.
you can fact check me on it. But
Don't got time for that. All right.
Next one.
Next one is the Astro Orbito.
Is this the Buzz Lightyear ride?
No, this is right in front of the Buzz Lightyear ride.
Oh, it's
the
that
rocket.
one? Gross.
What? No, it's dope.
No.
You can like
Liam
control your
doesn't know
level.
a single thing we rank ever.
I don't know the names. I didn't know Astro. Isn't it Astro
Every
Blasters?
time we
That's
do
the Buzz
Every
Lightyear
time
one.
we do an episode,
Yeah.
Liam has to ask what we're
What are we doing again?
Hey, I have the place and the stuff to record. I'm just here by default.
No, that one's pretty cool though. That one you can control. I'm pretty sure you can control if you go
Yeah,
up or
high-
high or low.
Still
and
spinning,
stuff.
bro.
And you're
Still spinning.
Well, that's your fault for not liking spinning
It's
rides.
God's fault for making me stupid like this.
Oh, you're blaming God now?
Yeah, I'm blaming the Lord.
Oh well.
On the
Hard
Lord's
to-
day,
I'm
dude.
stepping away from you because I don't want to get struck by lightning.
Just
And Liam's gone. Sorry, Amaya. Looks like you have no one to marry. We can find you a candidate. Ryan, time to step up.
no, that's reserved for Kate. Come on.
Yes, Kate and Ryan.
Oh. You just see a rope drop.
Wait, hang on.
Are they walking with each other down the aisle?
Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
Say it again. Say it again.
No.
Ryan and Kate are getting together.
We're gonna send that to Kate because we know she's definitely not watching this.
Oh no, not at all.
She follows the TikTok.
That's what's up.
She follows the TikTok, not the Instagram.
Instagram.
All right.
Thanks.
The orbital, whatever, Astro orbital one. It's a B tier ride for me. Like it's a
Oh,
fun.
my desk is all wet.
Whose fault is that? That's your fault.
I rank
Ryan,
it F tier.
I know you're F tier because spin. Ryan, where are you at on that one?
I'd go like a C tier. It's
D
fine.
tier.
All right, put it in C tier. Oh, cool with C tier with that one. All right, this one is
I have memories.
You have memories about this one?
Yeah, my dad took us when we were super young.
first.
And
Mark Twain boat.
I remember. Wait, is it not the island? No, that's
no, this is when you get on the little paddle boat
That's,
thingy, the giant white boat.
Wait, hold up. Why do I'm thinking of the island? What's it called?
Treasure Island.
Treasure
Sawyer's
Island.
Island.
Tom Sawyer. Yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Sawyer, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. Never mind.
No,
I have
no.
no thoughts.
I was like,
You're
you
welcome.
rode this one?
Nope. It's the big boat sitting.
This is the one where old people
pirates.
go on to get a break because they're tired, and you just really just go around on a paddle boat. in
Did
a
you know an
circle.
old person died when they fell off of it?
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
I just needed something to bring up. I don't know if
Did
it's
you
true
see
or
it on
not.
Instagram Reel?
No, I don't know if it's true or not. I just thought I should bring something up about it.
This one F tier. Who's writing this one? No one.
Yeah, F
I
tier.
would throw this in like a DC tier.
Ryan,
Really?
you're just wrong.
It's when it's a hot day and you like need that break.
Okay, I'll
you
put
just go grab a snack.
Why
sit
did the
down
sun
on it.
open up?
I'm fine
on
with D tier. You can put it at D tier. It's I understand it's more of just a break from the day. You can just
That's
and
when
then
you
you get
go
to
to,
stare
like,
at
the
people.
shops.
Well, it's still crowded and stuff.
You're not sitting in the shops.
Yeah,
When you want a break, you want to sit,
yeah. And they got
not walk around in an even
plastic
more
white
crowded
chairs for
place.
you to sit on that boat. So.
All
All right, next one on the list, we got the Jungle Cruise.
Guys, I know this one.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I actually really like this. We had a really good tour guide for it one time, and it really made the experience really. If you get a good tour guide, it makes it really
Aren't
fun.
they all good?
No,
No,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I without getting into specifics, I had a person
Oh, I know. what you
that
mean. All right.
its name was
Shout out him.
Sky, and didn't know what was happening, and it was very interesting, and it was not a good ride at all. It was like
Joel, you said it, so I assume what kind of ride it was.
it was just like what is it? And then they were not funny at all. No one was laughing.
It was just silent.
Silent. Like it was. That's how bad it was. It was like I say it 'cause I
would've
don't know
bet-
who they were. Like it had a beard and makeup. I'm like I don't know what's going on.
The singing lady. The legends are true.
It was a bearded lady. That's from Greatest
Dude.
Showman.
It's me.
It's Leo.
It was me in disguise. I thought I was really good on that.
No,
ride.
but it was like trying to tell the jokes and it was like failing so bad. And everyone, and then like the person was just like, oh, I guess no one's laughing at my jokes, and no one's laughing at that.
said that.
Yes, it was. It was.
If they said that, I would have gone, ha ha, and then just gave them a blank expression staring.
Ryan
at
gives him the
book.
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, it was bad. It was. I mean, I love the Jungle Cruise. I love like when you do get a good skipper person. It's like it makes the experience. And I remember there was times before that I was on ones where there was the best ones, and you're just like you're laughing, you're enjoying it. But this person was terrible.
Yeah. And it's
Terrible.
shaded when you're walking up to it, so it's
Yeah.
nice. I
So-
give it an A tier.
I like A tier for Jungle Cruise.
I was thinking A tier.
A tier. All right,
I
this
didn't
next
know there were
one.
bad people. I thought you're hired specifically for that, but I guess
That's
not.
why I thought so too. But you know,
Inclusion and
you
all
gotta
that.
include everyone. Terrible, not funny people at all.
Terrible,
Yeah,
not
this
so
is-
good, bad.
I was right. This is our last podcast.
Hey, I was good.
Nemo! Nemo!
This next one is Nemo, the Nemo
Bro,
ride.
this ride. So
This
when I
is
was
like
a
one of
kid,
the worst rides.
Yeah.
Have you been on it grown up?
What do you
This
mean?
is seriously like one of the worst.
No,
It's
I love
one of
it.
the-
Have you been recently?
It's cramped.
No.
Yeah, I went
Yes.
like a year, 2
For
years
someone who
ago.
doesn't like is a big guy, you would think that you hate this ride. You take up multiple seats. You're probably you're one of those guys when you get on ride. They're like, "Hey, do you need an extra seatbelt for your belt?"
Sir, this isn't clicking in. Oh, my bad.
You're like, "Oh, do you got the extra one?"
Do you have the XL belt? I need to ride alone.
All right, you tell your
what
story,
both of
and
your
then
dads said.
we're gonna still vote it F because it's a terrible
That's
ride.
fine.
But go.
I growing up loved this ride. So then I went back in the 2021 and it was closed for renovation.
Not
I went back again this past time in October and it was open and it was so good. I love that ride.
No.
You're under the water. I am under
what's
the water.
good about it?
Please help.
I mean, it's cool,
The
but then the
experience,
windows
you
are
know.
so tiny too,
Yeah, you're
And
in a
then-
submarine, bro.
and it's not like you're seeing
Some
fish.
seats
It's
you don't
just-
even have a direct view out the window. You either have to look at the window here or the window here.
You get twice the view. 2 eyes.
Yeah, of course you can say that. You were born cross-eyed.
I was.
like a crocodile.
But I looked this way,
A-
so
alligator.
it doesn't really help.
Ooh, I can't do it. I was trying to like be eyes like over here, like.
It's okay. We'll find you a class.
Mulan isn't on this list. All right. Yeah, so F tier.
Gavin already put it F tier. All right, we're moving on.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, Pirates of the Caribbean S
S tier.
tier. Like this is the first. Like when I come into the park, very first time.
If
the
you can
first
get
ride,
on the ride, if you can.
the first ride you do is Pirates of the Caribbean.
What?
Like that's my.
That's not for me, but
That's for me, that's what I
usually
do.
my second.
It's my very first ride is
like my
Pirates of the
third.
Caribbean. That's the when I first come in the park. I hit up Pirates, ride it. It's like I love it.
Mm-hmm.
The drops, the story, the singing. It's S tier.
Yeah. I
Can
give it
I
S
can I
tier.
say something about this?
Yeah.
I would put so I was in Disneyland Paris 2 weeks ago. I would put the Pirates there in S plus tier.
Oh really?
It is like it's better. Like you go through like remember at the beginning of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie when the pirates are bombing like that town area and
Oh,
it
yeah.
shows the prison getting destroyed. You like go through like this destroyed, abandoned
Oh.
prison
That's
with
cool.
prisoners still locked in there. It was really cool.
Hmm.
And then everything else is the same. But
That's why I kind of like I want to go experience all the like outside of America Disneyland or Disney parks because they're all more
stay
updated.
tuned for that episode.
Ooh, one day. Once we get a great sponsor.
Shout
Sponsor
out,
us.
shout out Sprite, shout out Coca-Cola, shout out Herman Miller for
For
sponsoring our
legal
next
reasons,
show.
that is a
Shout-
joke.
shout-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Don't pay
I think
me.
it's so cool because like those are all updated rides of
Yeah.
your favorite rides, and they do a better job of what it is. But I understand why like Disneyland. I don't need Disneyland to update their rides because that's what makes it so magical and great. Just build new rides, which they have been doing and making those
Magical
fun.
and
So.
magical.
Doesn't Japan have like some of the best animatronics on their rides? They have a Lilo and Stitch ride. Am I thinking of?
I think it's Shanghai.
Is it Shanghai?
And
I think.
I don't know.
Something.
All right, Pirates
S tier.
S
All right.
tier.
Before we move on, do we want to do a rapid
From our sponsor. Oh, what?
No,
rapid round?
what? Wait, what? Before we do that, what is the first ride you ride when you first come to Disneyland?
Rise of the Resistance, because the line, if it's not the first one you do, it's a 3-hour wait.
And by the time you get to that line, you already spent 30 minutes walking there.
Yeah. What about you, Ryan?
Haunted Mansion.
Honda Mansion is your first one.
Valid. That's my
Yeah.
second.
We actually only we went to Rise of Resistance middle of the day. It was a 45-minute wait.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
It was
Yeah,
like-
I don't know how you were waiting 3 hours.
It was
Well,
during
that was
Every time I've
summer.
gone, it's been like a 30, 40-minute wait.
Well, that's when it was like the height of it first opening it up too.
Yeah.
So when he went, it was like
Well, I went in senior year, 22.
yeah.
So
All right, this next one. This is a newer one. I did ride this one this past week. Is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad.
oh, that one's cool.
Did you ride this one, Ryan?
Yeah, I've wrote it.
Yeah. So it's just like Rise of Resistance, that the same type of ride where it's not on a track, but you're in a little cart sliding around the flooring. But it's really cool. I like
Yeah, it is.
the very beginning. You go in this like theater room, and they show a video of like old school, or not old school, but like animation, and then the train, like something happens, explodes, and smoke comes out, and then the theater wall like breaks apart, and then you walk through that to get onto the ride
So where is this ride at?
in Toontown.
Toontown.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was a really fun ride. I would put this at A tier.
That's
would
what I
put it,
was thinking.
like,
AB.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Finn, when we were on it, he hated it because it was just so fast paced, like running and back and forth, and he was like just burying his head in our like arms. But the whole time I was like, yeah. It's a fun experience ride. I would put that at A tier.
Yeah.
All right, next on the list is Chippendale Coaster.
D tier. I don't know.
I never really ridden this one.
D tier.
D tier. This one is the next to the Haunted Mansion one.
No
right
thoughts. D tier.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
D
like-
tier.
If we were 4 years old ranking this, it'd probably be S tier. But
Dude, I was
Yeah.
right. We should have done 3 speed round.
Roger Rabbit, next one. Oh man, we're hitting the Toontown rides. Like
Yeah,
that's all 3 of them
Toontown
right there.
back to back.
I love Roger Rabbit ride. I don't know. That's just me. I enjoyed it. It's a fun experience.
I like the ride, but every time I try to watch the movie, I always fall asleep like 15 minutes into it. So I really still don't know the story of it. But the ride's cool. I'd throw it in like a C, B tier area.
I would put it at B, but I understand if you guys want it.
I don't remember this
C
ride.
today.
I don't remember this ride, so I don't know. Where it's in Toontown, right?
Yeah, Toontown. You walk in and it's straight to the right, and it's all about like they're trying to get rid of the animation people, and so they're like the toxic thing to like kill
Yeah. I don't
animation. So, at C tier. Just put a C tier.
C tier.
You know, just make it simple that way. Man, we
C
got
tier because it breaks down too much.
it does break down. You know, when we were at Disneyland this past week, a lot of rides broke down a
It's 'cause
lot
Joel
of times.
rode on 'em.
Yeah, so big. Got on them and people like
So big. Not as big as Amaya still, but still big.
and we're back.
Shots fired. Let's go.
And she's not in this room.
I don't know where she's at.
All right, the next one on this list, Ryan. Oh, okay.
Honey bunches of oats.
It is Haunted Mansion. All right, Ryan, go.
This is my all-time favorite Disney ride. Any park I go to, this is always the first ride I do. I love it. I just like spooky vibes type things. Liam can attest to that. Back rooms are like my favorite thing, and it's the closest you can get there at Disneyland. And it's let's just say there's 999 happy haunts and one big old smile on this face.
That was-
What?
I think that's part of the ride, right? No?
What?
What you just said? What is that from?
The big old smile on my face?
Yeah, the 99.
Oh, the happy haunts is like the thing. I just added the smile on my face. I smile because I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's their slogan though. Have happy haunt, right, or whatever.
Something like that.
I don't know, but yes, I love Haunted Mansion. The Halloween Christmas Haunted Mansion is the best with the Nightmare Before Christmas.
That is the greatest ride ever.
That one's just a lot of fun. I think it's just crazy how when you ride it now without that, and then when you ride it with all of that updated into it, like how fast they add all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
and it makes that ride a lot of fun. And so S tier for me.
yeah. I've rode it all 3 times of the year, and it's amazing at all. So I say S tier.
No.
It's just a vibe of a ride.
We're in a vibe. All right. The next one is Pinocchio's ride.
I don't know, F tier.
No.
I just watched the Pinocchio movie for the first time in probably 17 years, and the ride doesn't really match the movie a whole lot.
Yeah, it's all right.
Like I thought the movie was pretty good, but like the ride it made me like the ride less than I already did.
Yeah. The ride is like no one really cares about the ride. Yeah.
My brother does.
Well, no one likes your brother.
Which one?
I'm just kidding.
Kyle.
That makes
Oh
sense.
yeah,
didn't-
you never talk about Kyle. You only talk about Tyler. So that's where we know where he ranks his brothers.
Kyle's a little special. Kyle listens to these.
Kyle, you're my favorite. I
Hey.
haven't met you before.
Hey, Kyle, just remember.
Ryan
would always
doesn't
say,
like
Shut
you.
up, Kyle! When we were playing Minecraft, I still remember that.
Hey,
I felt bad.
Kyle, just letting you know, Ryan prefers Tyler over you, but I don't. I don't. I know you've never met me, but I won't ever do that to you, Kyle. All right, Pinocchio, where are we putting it? D tier?
And Kyle, we
Sure.
trust.
Kyle, you're in S tier in my life.
Kyle, you're cool.
Next episode, we're ranking my siblings.
Kyle's cool.
I don't think Lehman got.
Collective.
I don't think you guys got why Kyle was in S tier. Okay,
I get it.
just like Liam. Liam's in S tier too.
Oh,
Aww.
yeah.
All right, the next one. All right, this is okay for someone like me who loves Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Like I made Liam put this up because it's a vibe. This
That's the one that
ride,
broke?
huh?
No,
Is that the
that's
one
under the
No,
bed.
that one's underneath the bed. But this next ride is one of my least favorite rides at Disneyland.
Yep.
Star Tours.
Yep.
I get sick every single time when I get on this ride, and I'm like,
on a ride?
I know I do, and I admit it, and I know it's dumb. But there's something about like wearing the 3D glasses, and then like I never get sick on rides, but this one ride always gets me sick, and it's annoying.
Because it's
And
awful.
so when people are like, "Oh, let's do Star Tours," I'm like, "No, thank you. I would rather ride any other ride but Star Tours." So that's why I would put this in F tier. I'm like, get rid of it. Like, let's put something else in it. You already got Star Wars Land. Why have Star Tours? Like, get something else in there. Do something new in that area. Like, make like do like a fun like I don't know newer movie like for that.
Like turning red.
No. You turned into a panda.
Taste their blood. Oh, I've never watched that movie.
No one needs to watch that movie. That movie's dumb. All right.
Ryan?
I'm putting F tier. That's me.
F tier.
Yeah, I don't. Sure, I don't. I'd probably throw it low D or F, so I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, now that you have Star Wars Land and two better rides, why, like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this, come on, Disneyland, get rid of it. You knew that Star Wars Land was coming in, change it up. Like, you could have had something cool in there already. And they're, nah.
Put
It's
food
alright.
in there. That's
All right. This next one's a
Of course,
classic
you didn't
one.
say that.
Put food. This one's a classic one for most kids who are in the age of like 5 to like 13.
The canoe.
Not the canoe. Autotopia.
Oh,
Autopia.
Do they still give you like a driver's license?
That's what I'm looking up right now. They do.
I think they do.
I think in my drawer, my dad has the license from when we went when we were like 5 and 6. He has like a old.
Liam's eyes are like this in the picture.
It's like I'm shooting laser beams. Psst. But yeah, I think we still have it. I think that's the only thing I remember from it.
Laser beams.
Yeah. So I mean, D tier. Like have you guys ridden it within the last? Joel would be like probably 200 years, and then Ryan, you and I like 10
back.
years, 15 years.
I think I wrote it like end of summer 2022, maybe.
For me,
If not then I have no clue when the last time.
me
yeah,
it was
would
probably
have been.
like, yeah, like
Last week.
2013. No, I didn't ride it with Finn's. Finn's too small to ride that one. Yeah, I can't remember. It's been over 10 years if I rode this one.
You can do that surgery where you extend the legs.
Oh,
Good.
I should do that for him.
Yeah. Just get him tall enough.
The next Wembenyama.
I would put this D tier. Right?
DF.
I'd go D.
It's not the worst ride in the world, but it's not a ride to ride.
It's just like you sit down and
It's
then
an experience.
yeah, but it's like a like what kind? I don't know. It's dumb.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda.
There we go. All right. All right. The next ride we got for you guys is the Millennium Falcon ride.
kind of garbage, not actually, but kind of
I
garbage.
don't really like it.
I get sick.
It's fun if you are the pilot.
Yeah.
If you're the shooters, it's still having a good time. If you're the engineers, you're like, what's the point?
There's no point.
Why am I here? Oh, the engineers, you got to make sure you click on the buttons fast enough. And then you're like, what? And so I've ridden this ride like 3 or 4 times. And this last time I had a chance to ride it, I was like, nah. And so I would put a mid-tier C. It's just like that's one. So like if you're the pilot, it's really fun.
Yeah.
But the shooters, you're like, eh.
But there's one pilot in the 5 seats that you can sit
There's
on.
2 pilots and there's 6
2?
seats.
Yeah, because one person goes up and down,
Joel.
and the other person goes left and right.
Joel, he had to go into the special one.
The special one.
Dude, special.
Mine's wheelchair wouldn't fit in that.
Where was Tyler there too?
Kyle.
Oh, Kyle.
Tyler was probably there too. No, again.
Tyler was there too. Ryan was there also.
Ryan was there with me.
So was Amia.
Yeah,
She
I
doesn't,
guess
she doesn't get it.
She
You had to
doesn't
do
get
that
it.
for- you
All
had to
right,
get it.
I'm at C with it
C tier, cool.
because I think the experience when you walk through is still really cool. The ride itself is like,
Nah.
So, all right, next one is the Snow White ride.
This ride, for some reason, I have had dreams, and like didn't realize that this was an actual ride.
Snow White's not 18.
No.
Just keep that in
No,
mind.
when I was a child, because I remember this ride and I had dreams. I'm like, oh, that's not a real ride. And then I realized, like, oh, yeah, my dad took us. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a real ride. And I haven't been on it since. So, yeah,
I'd go
that's my
C
story.
tier.
That's my
C tier?
It's better than Pinocchio.
Yeah, I
Cool.
think it is better than Pinocchio. It's all right ride. I think a lot of to me, there's one really good fantasy ride that's my favorite, and but this one is just C tier.
What?
So. All right, the Abraham Lincoln Experience.
Should I FaceTime Isaac?
Isaac would definitely put this at S tier. I don't think he's ever been to Disneyland to like.
Yeah, it's hard when you don't have
His
two
dad
parents.
couldn't take him.
But this is. But this has been closed for a long time. So
I've never known this was a ride.
Yeah, it's like more like a show. You just go in and mic down.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Isaac from the unknown made that happen.
Mic
Yeah, it was his
drop.
long lost dad.
Opinion said.
His dad came out.
Isaac, I found your dad.
All right, the Lincoln ride, I would have just put it at D, F tier. Like it's
I'd go D because it's air conditioning.
it's a nice break when it's he's holding it.
I don't want to go set it up. So now we're
all right.
monorail.
Okay, this one I love the monorail. It's pretty cool. Like it's not really a ride. It's just
But
more
it's
like
so nice to take a break and just be
Yeah.
able to sit in there. I'd go B tier, low key.
yeah.
Then you could go to all the shops and stuff.
I think it's cool because it goes to downtown Disney, and then from downtown Disney it goes to right by Autopia, and then what's the other? There's a third location.
The front.
Is it the front?
No, that's it.
Is
It's
it just
those-
two?
It
Okay.
used to go into the other one, I think.
California
but-
Adventure.
Yeah, but then they like redid the track or
That's
something
dumb.
like that.
Yeah. So when I went there, they were redoing the monorail, so we didn't get to ride it. But I always enjoyed it. And then you can always ask too, like, oh, can we sit up front with the pilot, so you can be in the very front.
Really?
Like the pointy part. Yeah. You just have to ask the people, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, you can go in there. And so I always like the monorail. I'm
I
done
didn't
with
know
it.
that was a thing.
What do
Yeah.
you ranking, Ryan? What are you saying?
I would throw it C tier.
I'd go B.
I mean,
Because like I don't want to ride it if
But it's a
I'm,
nice,
like, in the
relaxing
park.
like thing.
it is, but it's just to get you from point A to point B.
I guess we
So
can go C tier.
that's why I would go to C tier
C tier.
because it's not like
I mean, it's not like
it's not a
we're not
ride.
gonna
It's just
fight
a break.
over it. It's a
I have a
monorail.
ticket to be in the park, why do I want to take it to go to all the downtown
I'm-
shops
I'm pretty
when
sure
I can
there's
just go?
3 stops for the monorail. I can't remember the other 2.
Well, while
can
Joel
do the
gets
next
that one, the next one is another one to just take you around. Is Disneyland Railroad. I can't speak. This one, low key. This is where I saw Journey when she was in Disneyland. Amaya and I were riding it, and she walked under us by the Haunted Mansion, the bridge right there. And I screamed at her. I was like, Journey! And she didn't look. So I hold that against her to this day. But
can we get some context on who this person is?
A youth student from our youth group.
Okay.
Yeah, Journey. You've met her before.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's at the church.
Shout out Journey. Best friend.
Boom.
Bestie. Journey. So I'd give this a B because it's a better monorail because you're inside the park and you get to go behind stuff and you just get to relax and just chill.
Yeah, I like it.
I agree with that.
It's fun. Yeah, and there's like what 3 or 4 stops with
4?
Yeah, 4.
Or the Louisiana.
The front, New Orleans.
Yep.
Small World.
And then Autopia. That area.
Yeah. I'm good with B. I love all the behind the scenes and going behind, and it's a nice break, and you get to just stare at people while
that's
they're
where I would rather go than to where was the one you were saying you could just sit at? Where am I looking?
What are you looking at?
Well, remember when we were talking? You said you guys would rather. Oh yeah, the
Mark Twain.
The cruise thingy.
Oh yeah. You'd rather do the railroad.
Yeah, the railroad because you're moving.
And then it's nice
shaded.
too because if you like your feet hurt and you're like, oh, I gotta go from New Orleans all the way to the other side to Tomorrowland. You're like, okay, let's just get on.
Yeah. 2 birds,
train
one stone.
Or
and
you just suck it up and walk over there.
You could, but I'm saying if you get a nice little break.
Well, when you got brittle bones like Joel.
They're brittle.
Yeah. Shout out
They
Kyle.
hurt. But yeah, I'm done with B. Also, monorail, 2 stops. So, Ryan, you were right.
Look at that. All right. The next one we are ranking.
We got
I'm
a couple
take
more.
A guess. It's going to be the boat.
Nah, well, yeah. Davy Crockett ship. This one is not really like a ride. It's just like
I don't know what this is.
you just go on the ship.
What?
There's just like the ship. You never been on it?
Pirate?
Yeah, the pirate ship.
one?
Yeah, where you can just go and walk around. F tier.
F tier. Banish it. Banish.
No one cares about this one.
Banish it to the Long John Silver's tier.
All right. The next one on the list we got for you guys is the carousel.
D tier.
I'd go D.
D. Okay, so
No way you're arguing for carousel.
no. Okay, the only
Out of
reason
all
why I
the
would put it
rides?
at C though is that when you're a kid and you look at the carousel, you're like, wow, this thing. It's like when you're like really young and you see the carousel, like this is the biggest carousel.
Well, Joel,
I've ever
thanks
seen
for
in my life.
reminding me that I will never be a kid again.
You're welcome, unless you go to Neverland. But there's something about it when
Shout out Michael Jackson.
Put the mic to your mouth. There we go. But I would just put it at C because for me, when you like look at it, it's like a really cool like carousel, like compared to all the other carousels in the world. And it's right in Fantasyland, and it just feels magical.
Well, when you have to walk by the Autopia little spinny, or not the Autopia, the Tomorrowland spinny thing, and Buzz Lightyear's right there, and Star Wars is right there, and then you go, oh, there's a carousel. Like, oh no, that's in Toontown, right?
What carousel?
The carousel. It's
no.
behind the castle.
Even
Yes,
colder.
That's in Fantasyland. Right
You
when you
walk
come
through the castle.
walk
and
through
it's
the castle,
right
you
there.
see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
carousel.
it's right there. Yeah, no, I D tier. I'd give it F.
Okay, no, but that'd be there.
I'll fight for an F. I don't care.
No. And okay, that picture is pretty dope though, with the sword and the stone. I like the sword and stone picture.
If we were basing it off of picture, yeah, it'd be a C tier.
Yeah.
But
All right, this next one on the list. This one's definitely going to F tier. It's just walking through Sleeping Beauty Castle.
You just walk through it. F tier.
No
Don't
one
even need to
cares
talk about it,
about
Ryan. Your opinion is not valid.
Well, Ryan agrees. It's F tier.
I think it's an S tier, guys. Like you
I knew it.
And mute him. I'm just kidding.
you walk upstairs. and
Gavin ends the call.
Sorry, buddy. Welcome to China. I got you back. Alice in Wonderland.
All right, Alice in the Wonderland. This one's all right.
I'd go B tier.
I go C tier.
It's C tier.
It's cool though, because it's the only like ride in that area that's like very visibly 2 stories.
There was a rat
Like-
one time that jumped from the top story into a tree. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't think I was going to pull that card, did ya?
Have you seen the video of the fat lady that gets out of the ride vehicle up there and all the workers start yelling at her?
No.
Because
She's
she
like
fell through the
freaking out,
roof?
and so she tries to get off of it,
Oh,
and then
no.
like the workers start yelling at her, and she's like, "I can't be sitting here," and they're like, "Sit back down," and she's like, "No."
No. All right, I'm fine with put him.
Ryan's favorite ride is next.
Well, did we put in C or B tier?
C.
C.
Yeah. Because you said C, I said C, he said B.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just thinking about it. All right, this next one is my favorite ride in Fantasyland. Peter Pan. It's a Peter Pan ride is one of the best rides in Fantasyland.
It is the most overhyped ride I have ever seen in my life.
Yes, I do agree. Like everyone's waiting in line for it. It's always the longest ride, but it's a lot of fun. Like you're going through, and then when you're in the little ship, right? It's a ship, right? And then you go and you're above the ground, and it's all lit up like you're going over London and stuff. It's a fun ride, and then all the songs too with it.
Joel just can't wait to get to Neverland.
I would put it at A or B. That's me. I love Peter Pan ride. My
I'd go
wife
B tier.
My wife loves the Peter Pan ride too. That's like one of her favorite rides. It's just the best one in
It's a
Fantasyland.
DEI pick.
What?
Huh?
I said it's a DEI pick. I'd go B tier. I think it's fine.
I'm fine with a B tier. Wait, I know you hate this ride, don't you?
No, I'm trying to figure out what DEI means.
It's the whole
Disneyland.
no.
We'll explain it off the pod.
It's all right. Everyone else listening, if you are listening or if you are watching, hopefully you know what DEI. Gavin's like, no one's watching this. All right, next one on the list is Small World. This one's annoying ride, but there's some parts of it.
I enjoy this one.
It's annoying because it's just like repeat over and over again, and then if you ever been stuck on this ride, it is the worst. And I've been stuck on this ride, and so you're just kind of like, I want to die,
Bro.
But it is cool, like AC wise, like when it's a hot day. It's very cool in there, and
not when you get stuck right in the middle of the exit, and on like where the sun's beating down on you.
Half of you is in the shade, half of you is in the sun.
That's exactly what happened. And then you still hear Small World behind you echoing through the walls, and you're stuck there for 10 minutes in the hot, terrible
Only
Disneyland
10
sun.
minutes?
Bro, it sucks.
10 minutes feels like a lifetime for Liam.
When you're sitting in the sun, bro, I'm fat like ice cream. I'll melt out there.
Fat like ice cream.
Gosh, dude. For real.
Small World, I put it at C.
C?
I was thinking B tier.
I was thinking F.
It's okay. It's annoying, but there's a reason why it's people write it. I don't know.
It's to feel included. Put it in F tier.
I'm at C.
I'm at B. I'll go C.
C. Look at that. Small World. All right. Next one on the list.
I didn't
Liam,
want to give Liam.
go for it. This one's all yours.
The Matterhorn.
That's it. That's all you gotta say. Cricket.
I think it's S tier, especially when the little boogeyman jumps out.
The Yeti.
Oops. Yeah, that guy.
That's it. That's all you gotta say.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Explain why you think it's S tier. Tell me an experience from your lifetime, from your childhood, why you would put it at, because it's definitely not S tier, because every time you ride it, your back is hurting.
You're an old man. I don't want to hear you go on Thunderbound Railroad and you whatever.
And I'm going to pull a Ryan card. When you ride the Disney World Matterhorn ride, compared to this one is cheeks. This one is terrible. The Matterhorn ride in Disney World in Animal Kingdom, best ride, top tier S ride ever, and you know it. Matterhorn is just all right. Amaya, come on, get in here. And we lost Liam. So I would put the Matterhorn at like a B tier.
I was thinking the same thing. It's painful trying to get off this ride.
Yeah. All right, we got a guess one for you guys. welcome in Amaya. Yeah.
Hey guys.
All right, Amaya, where would you put Matterhorn at?
What ride is that?
Okay,
Is that the mountain one?
yeah, it's the mountain one where
Well,
the little like sled thing is 3 people.
I like that one. It is very hard on your butt and your back.
Yeah, see?
So I would say B tier.
B tier. There we go. Good job.
Unanimous decision.
All right, look at that. We're feeling good. Liam left us to go eat food. This dude is literally eating food right now.
We're having dinner.
This guy- What is going on with this episode? He's just full on eating.
I got hungry.
All right, next one is the horse carriage. No one cares about the horse carriage unless you're like,
F tier.
yeah, gonna marry someone and do that. So F tier. Wait, no, Maya, come back. You're gonna do one more.
What?
I don't want to hear about Liam's opinions anymore right now. He's just gonna leave. He's eating right now. All right.
Indiana Jones.
There you go. The floor is yours, Amaya. Tell us about Indiana Jones. Why would you rank it where it is? Go.
Is that the one when you're on the boat?
No.
Oh, which one's that?
This one is the Indiana Jones when you're in the car and then you're like going
Oh,
over the
that
bridge.
one's so cool. It's kind of scary though when you think the boulder is gonna hit you, but it's a race and it's so fun. I say S tier.
S tier. Yeah, I love it. My favorite part though is always the snake. When it comes and you're just like come around the corner and the snake comes, you're like, ah, the
I
snake.
was terrified of that as a child.
No, when they touch your feet, the snakes touch your feet.
No, it's not
What
this.
Diddy ride did you go on?
No, they touch your feet.
No, it's not the snakes that you feet. It's when you go through the darts and the air pushes, and that's probably what you're talking about.
I think it was the old man sitting next to us.
He's like, hey, Amaya.
Peter?
No, I thought the snakes touch your feet.
No.
Oh.
No, but there's part of the ride where you go through darts shooting through the wall,
Oh.
and then you feel the air hitting you, so you're kind of like dodging it. I love the Indiana Jones ride because you pretend like you're part of it, and so you're like you get into the experience. My parents rode this ride, and there was this like younger teenagers like first time riding the ride, and they were in the front, and one of the girls got in front of the steering wheel. My dad goes, "Hey, you have to drive like full on. You need to like make sure." And she goes, "What? I do?" And she got all nervous and scared. And my dad was like, "Yeah, this is all on you. So we're trusting you." And she really believed like she had to drive it and stuff. So it wasn't until like halfway through that she realized, oh, it's not me. So
That's awesome.
But that's what's fun about Disneyland and rides. You feel like you're part of it. You're like in the experience of it all.
Fire over the bridge.
Yeah, the fire over the bridge. Yeah. So Indiana Jones, S tier ride. Like nothing about it. All right, Liam, you want to come back?
No, I like Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, that's the next one. Buzz Lightyear. All right, Brian, tell us about it.
It's fine. Like it's cool every once in a while, but like it's not something I try to do like every single time I go there. I don't know. I'd like a C or a B tier probably.
Okay.
Her face is just like.
I get B tier. A or B tier. But Ryan. No, I like
It's the sound of a whale. That's the
Guys.
whale crashing. Well, okay.
Buzz Lightyear's fun. You get to shoot all the things, and
Yeah.
you get to try and get the most points. It's
Yes.
like you're
I'd
so
rather
interactive.
just play Call of Duty with or Call of Duty with Liam.
Well, for those people that aren't good at Call of Duty, Buzz Lightyear is really fun.
Okay, so Buzz Lightyear, I love that ride. I enjoy it. But now because there is the Toy Story Mania and the Spider-Man ride where there's better Spider-Man is like that one's kind of hard to do.
Spider-Man one kind of sucks.
Yeah, I wrote it. It was kind of like it was fun, but then like
The
you just
concept
do
is
once.
really cool.
Yeah, the
but
concept's
the
cool, but-
execution.
But the Toy Story Mania ride is a way better ride for me. Like I love that one.
Yeah.
Where Toy Story ride, I would put it at B. I would have like, it's not. It used to be like a S tier for me. Before those other rides.
Yeah.
Now and it just run down and dirty kind of feeling. Is like, all right, we can update this a little bit. Like come on,
Classic
guys.
LA.
I
Yeah.
guess that
So,
makes sense.
All right, B tier. All right.
Bye, guys.
All right. Bye, Mia. Thank you so much. Liam had to go get a Liam had to go get a snack. You feel better, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just a little hungry.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Look
okay.
at we put Matterhorn in B tier. It's okay. I know.
I'm gonna go
I
get
know,
more
it's
food
alright.
to eat away my pain.
Oh, no, okay. All right. Next on the list is the kayak ride.
What did I come back to?
I
What is
was
this
really
garbage?
hoping that was going to be the last one.
I was, yeah, me too. It's not.
That would have been funny.
What's
Yeah.
the kayak ride?
I don't think they even do it anymore.
No, they do.
Oh, do they? I didn't see it at all.
What's the
I was
kayak
there.
ride?
They do it like seasonally, I think.
The kayak. It's just people going on a kayak and then just rowing around.
That's the worst thing ever. Put an F tier.
Is it possible to like capsize it?
I,
'Cause that would be so funny to see.
I feel like it could.
Guys, next time we a boys trip to Disneyland,
Kayak.
capsize the kayaks.
Oh no! Here we go.
How did
Liam,
Ryan died?
stop
He got
bleeding.
stuck upside down. Did you say Liam stopped bleeding?
Leaning.
Oh,
Leaning.
sorry, I weigh more on my right side.
All right, kayak ride F tier. No one cares about that one. All right, before we do the last one, we're gonna do. I forgot to add it to the list. We're gonna do.
You even brought this up.
I know. I forgot to write it. We're gonna do the Tiki House experience. No one. I don't.
In the tiki
But-
room. In the tiki.
I don't. But who's going there?
Me, because it's a nice break, and then you can go get Dole Whip right after.
Yeah, but the
Go
Dole Whip. They
there.
have 2 other spots where you can do the Dole Whip. You don't need to go
But
in the
I
Tiki
love
House
the
thing.
For the
music.
experience.
It's a
In the
vibe.
whatever.
It's AC. It's nice.
In the tiki
I would put it in D with
tiki
Abraham
room.
Lincoln.
What? I put
I
in
would
B.
go C. Well, average
Oh,
is C,
C.
so
Cool.
I win.
All right,
Boom.
last one.
Last one. All right, Space Mountain.
F tier, garbage ride.
Why?
I'd go
Why?
A tier.
I'm good with A tier with it.
It's no fun being in the dark, and then this is
I get sick.
As a
don't
kid,
feel
I
good
do.
in
Because
the
then
but-
you're
night.
spinning
As a
around
kid,
on the ride.
Dude, as a kid, my mom begged me to go on this ride. I said no. She said, Liam,
Oh,
you
I
look
know
for
this.
you look for a cookie, and I go, okay, mom. 11 at the time, chunky kid. So
Anything for a cookie.
yeah, dude, I'm looking for the
When this
cookie,
happened.
and I'm sitting on. It's Halloween time, so I'm sitting on it, and I'm looking. I'm trying to look for the cookie, and I'm like, okay, it's
I don't
dark,
understand.
dark, dark, and all of a sudden, this flaming skull comes to eat me, and I'm like, ah! Bro,
On the cookie.
I cried on that ride, bro. It scarred me for life at 11 years old. Now as an adult, I just don't like it because I get sick.
Oh, because he couldn't find the cookie.
I couldn't find the cookie.
I would like to say I knew Liam then when this happened because I was not aware this happened when we were in sixth grade.
No, because I was still no. I was in
Makes it-
5th grade going into 6th grade. It was that summer.
Is it A
Or
tier,
no,
right?
that October. 5th grade October.
Oh,
So it was a
okay.
year before.
No,
I
it
was
just,
about to say that makes the story so much.
I just kept it a secret.
just kept it secret the whole time. It's an A tier ride for me. I love it. I enjoy it. It's a ride in the dark, roller coaster vibe, and it's cool with all the kind of like you're at in the galaxy type feeling, and
Mhm.
I love it. I mean, I did ride it one time. This was like 7 years ago when the lights were on, and that was weird. But they had like an issue where the lights were had to be on, but they
Yeah.
still did it. That was a weird experience of seeing it all
I
on.
wanted to
Yeah.
try that.
But it was cool though because then you can see how close the tracks are. And it's actually there's a lot happening
Oh,
with
yeah.
that ride. So I love it. It's a fun ride and I'm cool at A tier.
I understand why people like it. I'm not stupid. I know why people like it. So, I mean, if you guys put it A tier, I won't let my...
Yeah, and it's one of the original roller coaster rides at Disneyland too. So to have it in there and they did a wonderful job with it. I thought it was fun and people love it. So A
Dope.
tier.
A tier for Space Mountain, and
Mountain.
that rounds off.
Boom.
Can I share my thoughts on Space Mountain, guys?
Oh yes.
I didn't talk the whole time.
Sorry, Gavin said no.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So S tier is no. So for Space Mountain, I used to be S tier on it, but then I rode another version of the ride, and it completely outdoes it in every way. And
In Paris.
now I'm A tier on it. Who's in Paris?
not you.
But yeah. So I've bumped it down to an A tier now, but
all right, that is Disneyland rides. We did it. Woo! All right, do we want to list off the rides real quick in each tier?
There's no way I remember each of these, bro.
All right.
yeah, you got it.
You can go.
All right.
You go S, Ryan A. I'll do B.
In the apple pie tier, we got Rise of the Resistance. We got Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Splash Mountain,
Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, and
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Even here for that one.
I don't know.
In the A tier, we have Jungle Cruise. We got Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and we got Space Mountain.
All right. In the B tier, we got Winnie the Pooh. We got Mr. Toads. We got the Railroad Around the Park. We got the Peter Pan ride. We got the Matterhorn, and we got Buzz Lightyear.
In C tier, we have the Spinny Spinny Spin ride. We got another Spinny Spinny Spin ride. We
Roger
got
Rabbit.
We got Millennium Falcon. We have
White.
Snow White. Monolith. Alice. The terrible ride of It's a Small World, because it's not a small world. And then you got the Tiki Experience.
Dude had a 10-minute delay, and it ruined his life.
For the rest of his life.
Yeah,
In,
I've never
uh,
liked
in-
that ride.
He got half
In
burned.
D tier, we got the Teacups. We got the Mark Twain Riverboat. We have the Gadget Go
Yeah.
Chip and Dale, whatever it is. We got Pinocchio, Autopia. We got, shout out Isaac, Abraham Lincoln, and we got the Carousel.
All right, and F tier, the rides that no one really cares about. Why are they riding it? Let's close them down, Disneyland, and let's do better. We got Storybook Land. We got the KC Railroad. We got Finding Nemo.
Wrong.
We got Star Tours. We got some random boat. We got just a walk through a castle. We got the horse carriage. And then we got kayaks.
When did you rank the horse carriage?
While you were gone
Oh,
getting
that
you were
makes
food.
sense.
binge eating?
Yeah, you're like, you threw a fit, and then you're like, I'm hungry. Me need to eat. Nom, nom, nom. Liam needs to eat food so
I
he can
needed a
drink
Snickers
more
bar.
stuff. Do you feel different now, Liam?
Stop. I feel
Okay.
different.
That
I
was,
was the
episode
it.
17 for you guys. Disneyland rides. Thank you guys so much. Catch us up on YouTube, Apple, Spotify.
Wait.
I know what he's
I'm
gonna
waiting.
say.
I'm waiting. We can go.
I know what he's gonna say.
Do we want to talk about what our favorite ranking is?
Oh.
Or are we just ending it?
All right, yeah, real quick, go.
So unprofessional.
Oh gosh, my
We didn't do the last two episodes, but you wouldn't know. So
I watched.
We didn't do.
No, we didn't.
We didn't do that. All right, favorite one, go.
Oh, am I
Haunted
starting?
Mansion for Ryan. All right, we
Cool.
got-
Railroad, Thunder Mountain. What?
Any more you want to list off?
I'm just gonna say the whole S tier. I love everything in S tier. Those are like
That's valid.
those are my go-to rides. I rode the only two I couldn't ride was Indiana Jones and then the Splash Mountain, just because Brooke's pregnant and so she can't ride every ride. And
Valid.
that was just the one I couldn't really get a fast pass for. But those are like my top rides. So S tier, that's my favorite.
Would you look at that? Well,
Ryan,
everybody.
did Ryan?
Yeah, he said Haunted Mansion.
Oh, Haunted
Or you
Mansion.
said
Okay,
Haunted
what did you
Mansion.
say?
I said Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Oh, okay, cool. There it
you-
is. It.
Get ready for the next episode because we got a little bit of a special thing for the next couple.
special thing, just for you
Special.
guys. It might not be. You're gonna see. It's gonna be a great time. But this void might be filled in by a special someone.
The Ginger.
Catch us out on episode 18. See you guys later.